Welcome to Young Money Radio, live in Las Vegas for Super Bowl LVIII. This is Young Money Radio on Apple Music, live in Las Vegas from Super Bowl LVIII. The guest list for this show, man, enough said. Boy, it's gonna be crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, you already hear the voice. You know the voice. That is Coach Prime, a.k.a. Unc, man. Give it up, man. Y'all already know.
I am so glad to be here, man.
Legendary.
First of all, I miss you, and I love you to life. You know that.
Man, you know
I
I
already
miss you.
know that.
I love you too, man. You already know what it is, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
You look good,
I love
man.
the atmosphere.
You look good.
I love the vibe. I'm trying to look good and feel good. You already know that.
What you think about the Super Bowl energy in Vegas?
You know what? I think this is one of the best places to have it because of the rooms availability, because of the ambiance. But I tell you what, I'm on something different right now. I'm already into next year, into New Orleans.
Okay.
And I'm petitioning right now for this young artist.
Yeah.
He dope. He dope.
Okay.
He has to be the halftime performer.
Okay.
You.
I'm going to look into him.
Yeah, I need you to look
I'ma
into
look
because he's a bad boy.
I'm going to see what I could do for him.
He's a bad boy.
I'm going to see what I can do for him.
They may have to give him more time than time allowed because he has so many hits. He got so many hits.
I'm going to see what I can do for him.
You know what? I know Roger.
Yeah, I know you know.
I know Roger.
I know you know.
I'm going to put a phone call into that rat now.
Hey, you know, Jay-Z got a lot to do with that,
Yeah.
too, so I know him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk to him for him as
And
well.
I'm going to talk to Roger.
Oh, man, we're going to get this done,
something.
man.
We got to do something.
Are you excited for the
I'm
halftime
excited.
show with
I
Usher?
I am. First of all, Usher, bad boy, man.
Come on.
I'm sorry, Usher.
Usher, yeah.
He's a bad boy.
I mean, come on,
He's
man.
a bad boy.
I believe it's just, I love that they, you know what I mean, because people don't know his catalog.
Yeah, man.
You don't know it till he put it in front of you like that.
But I love that he already has a residence here.
Oh, yeah.
And they just,
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah. That's
Usher
a blessing.
That's a bad boy. Yeah.
That's a blessing right there. When you get a residency in Vegas, that's a total blessing.
Vegas has shocked me, man. I always thought it was just the strip.
Yeah.
Until I flew in, and I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
I didn't know Vegas was like that.
It
And I
rem-
went to the restaurant way off the strip last night. I was like, wow, Vegas is huge. I didn't know that.
It remind me of Dubai.
Yeah, well, I ain't never been to. I pump
Only
up.
been once. But when I did go, it was still being built and put together.
Okay.
You know, you could still see a whole bunch of construction going on. You can see it's like a strip. You can see the strip still being made.
Wow.
And now I see the pictures from where I was standing. That same standpoint. And they got buildings everywhere now.
Yeah.
So it reminds me of that. I just hope that they ain't get it like
Much
Nevada
love to
did.
the OGs and all the gangsters who really built this here in Vegas. Come on, man. Somebody
You
had a
already know.
vision.
You already know.
We watched all these movies. Somebody made it happen.
That's why I always say there's a whole nother meaning to what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Because what happens in Vegas, if it's not the right thing happening, them OGs and gangs are going to make sure you stay in Vegas. You already know.
That's why, what I told my sons, because the whole family here, I said, guys, make sure you look everybody in the eye,
Yes.
shake their hand,
Yes.
and yes, sir, no, sir.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who's who.
Shout out to family, man. Shout out
That's
to family. I heard Shador doing it big.
He doing it big.
Yeah, I heard
Shadow's
he-
here.
I heard he just-
Bucky's here.
Yeah, I heard he bought me a car.
What kind was it? Because you got everything.
Nah, I heard he bought me a Twist said he bought me like a Bentley, a Rolls Royce truck or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
They say he bought you a house.
Yeah.
Shador's so nice.
Yeah,
He's a
we
kind
just went
guy.
house hunting.
That's a
We
kind
went
guy.
No, they put it all together. They put all them ends together.
I would love for them to put them together and give me one too. That view in Colorado, Unc.
Oh
that
my
view.
God.
That view.
You know what, man? Let's digress back to when you came.
Yeah.
Do you understand the moment, man? Has there ever been any other artist who led a team out? I don't know if that has ever happened.
I don't recall.
Can somebody check that?
I don't recall.
Fact check. I don't think there has been ever an artist that led a team out.
I think I remember seeing Ice Cube bring the Raiders out.
That may have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not college.
Nah, not at all.
Not a Power 5.
Nah.
And that was so electric, man.
Yeah. I heard
my
an
God.
analyst speaking about it recently, and he said everything was perfect about what how he said it. I
But
think
you-
it was Keyshawn.
It was Keyshawn.
It was Keyshawn.
You know what I liked about it? Seeing you go into your zone.
Yeah.
See, yeah. Seeing you, like, we about to get down, but we can't forget you about to get down, because this is millions.
Man, you had animals. I was like, let me get from around these dudes, man. They're so big. I had to get from, talking about, you can start from wherever you want. I'm going to start from in front of them.
Yeah.
Because you would never find me if I try to start from anywhere else. It was so, man.
Was it hard, though, man? Like, because you had the earpiece
my first time
in.
doing in-ears. That was my first time doing
Oh,
in-ears.
wow.
Yeah. It was good. I was trying to catch it, but I was all
catch it.
good. And
Yeah.
the crowd was so excited to see y'all and me, thank God. I was rolling with the excitement.
But
They
you
wasn't
killed
tripping.
it early that day, too. on the pregame show, the Fox show.
You already know.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Oh no, that was amazing.
Oh,
That
dog,
was
that's
amazing.
what I'm saying.
That
Like
was
that whole
amazing.
thing. And see, you gave me the idea. So for our spring game, we
Yeah.
doing a whole prime weekend.
Okay.
We having a fashion show Thursday, some for the boosters on Friday, and the game on Saturday. We doing an after party.
Yeah.
You know, white, black, and Hispanic DJs. We're
Okay.
gonna cover everybody.
Okay.
And then after the game, we're doing something with the alumni, but also maybe at halftime in the game or right at the end of the game on the rooftop.
Yeah.
We're gonna have somebody.
It's going down.
It's going down.
Okay. Oh, it's
Yeah.
going up because it's on the
Yeah,
rooftop.
yeah, but we may cut that into the game,
Okay.
so that could be seen within millions of viewers.
And you
too.
say you got black, white, and Hispanic.
yeah, we gonna
DJs.
cover everybody.
So there will be some Taylor Swift played.
Yeah, okay.
There will be some Taylor Swift.
I don't know if Taylor gonna be Swift now. I don't know I'm with Taylor being Swift. I love her.
I
Yeah,
love her.
yeah, I
She's
love
a
her
beast.
too.
She's
Yeah,
a beast. For real. Ladies and gentlemen, my uncle have a book, Elevate and Dominate: 21 Ways to Win on and off the Field. Release date. That's that's March 12th.
I don't know nothing. I just show up. I just show up to dominate.
Yeah, say March 12th.
I don't want you to just win on the field. I want you to win off the field too. So this ain't just about athletes.
But that's what you do.
Yeah, that's what I do. I got one chapter called Set Your Own Thermostat.
Okay.
Okay. You know what? Establish a good morning routine. Either you believe or believe. Don't buy into false thoughts. Jumpstart your morning. I don't have bad days, man. I may have a bad moment, maybe even a bad hour, but never a bad day.
Yeah.
I don't. Because I set my own thermostat. Ain't nobody gonna get me hot but me. Ain't nobody gonna get me hot but me. But I got so many interesting chapters, man. Master the 3 W's. You gotta want it, you gotta work it, then you gotta win it.
I know that's right.
Now, how bad do you want it? Because if you want it bad enough, you're gonna work
Don't
it.
work it.
Then if you do those two, you're gonna win. There you go. It's chapters like that, man, that I give
Exactly.
you real life lessons in where I took a left when I should have stayed right, but that I got back right.
Oh, and you get.
But I took a left though.
you give personal advice.
got to.
From experience.
From experience. I can
Ladies
only
and
speak from
gentlemen,
experience.
You got to get that. You
I
got to
can
get
only
that.
speak from experience.
Yeah.
I can't take you nowhere I hadn't been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect that. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to get that again. Elevate and Dominate: 21 Ways to Win on and off the field. March 12th.
I got it.
Yeah, for
I
real,
like
for
that.
real. I like that.
I'm doing a lot of things I hadn't done before, man. Like
Oh
this,
God, I see you.
Dog, but this
Unc,
is
you
like
eating
the third
You're eating
quarter.
almonds. You're eating
how
almonds.
you know all this stuff, man?
Man, that man say, how you know all this
How
stuff?
you
Man,
know all this
you're on
stuff?
TV eating almonds in front of the whole world. Unc. What you mean?
Yeah.
And you man, what?
Yeah,
With
but I
the-
love
with the
almonds, man. I
chain,
really
man.
do.
Come on.
They did have an almond chain, but I love almonds, man. It's my snack, and I'm trying to keep it lean and mean. I hate to be an athlete that like he played for real.
You know what I take from that? What I took from that that commercial? I say it's amazing when you don't need a we don't even need a script.
Right.
You know what the script gonna be? We're gonna make him step outside and see if you want to be him.
Right. That's
You know
right.
what I mean? Ain't nobody. There won't be
That's
there
right.
won't be a down look, a turn down, a nose turn down to that. Nah, you know, he's a positive, perfect imperfect image.
That's right.
And he's a role model every bit of it, icon every bit of it.
Yeah.
So that's what I took from when you stepped out there and said, you want to be like Fran.
Right.
Like, hey, I said,
Right.
yes, I damn sure do. And you know what it reminded me of? Be like Mike.
Be like Mike.
Yeah. Ain't nobody had a problem with doing
Ain't
that.
nobody had a problem with that.
Look at
Oh
this guy.
Lord
Look at this guy.
Jesus, we got
Say,
a
oh,
royalty
Lord
here.
Jesus.
We got a royalty here.
They say, oh Lord Jesus.
I was just in the neighborhood.
That boy say, oh Lord Jesus.
Oh Lord Jesus, man. That's my dog.
For the listeners out there, ladies and gentlemen, my brother just popped up, Skip Bayless,
That's
the wonderful
definitely
Skip
your brother.
Bayless.
I
yeah.
just said I got to surprise this man because I don't see him enough on Friday.
He definitely surprised me because I just asked the man, was he coming to Vegas?
And
He
I
said
lied.
no. Yeah, he said
and
no.
I told my wife, Ernestine, a good friend of yours, I
Yes.
said, for the first time in my life, I had to tell a lie.
Man, look me dead in my eyes, too.
Good lad.
Yeah.
I couldn't help it. You got me, and I was stuck. And
Let's discuss, the two-time Super Bowl champion right here. You know what I mean? Let's discuss how it feels just to plain and simple be in this game.
Unbelievable. You don't understand the magnitude until you get out of the game. And then you visit. Then you say, oh, my God, because I'm looking at it from his perspective doing television. Like, so all this goes on during the Super Bowl? I had no idea. All this went on during the Super Bowl because you locked
you in it, yeah.
And you sheltered, so you don't get to get down. It was one thing, like Ray Rose was my coach at, San Fran. I said, Ray, now you know me. I got to get out on Friday night. I get out when I'm in San Francisco, I'm going to get out him. So he said, I got you. He came and got me, knocked on my door at the curfew, had a limo waiting outside the
Did
side of
he
the
really?
hotel. I jumped in the limo, did my thing. He said, now call him on your way back.
Good
He
for
said, because I
you.
need you to hunt on Sunday.
Yes,
I don't
and
care what
you
everybody
did.
does. I need you to hunt on Sunday.
I share a story from Rich from Sherm.
Yes.
From Sherm. So Richard Sherm, remember another brother of mine. So he was fortunate enough to be in I think 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
He's won one, and he was unfortunate
That's
enough.
right.
The
He
one
was
with Seattle.
He was
So-
unfortunate both times.
So in San Fran, I'm
Yes.
asking him about the one. I'm asking him about the one in San Fran, and because I did their party. I did a
That's
after,
right.
after the Super Bowl.
That's right.
They lost, but the party went up.
How you throw a party and you lose?
Man,
That's the question.
They
Who
went up.
do that?
They did not lose in that, but there was not a loser in that party. There was not one loser in that party.
But Wayne, who was not at the party, our man Richard Sherman
So
went back to the hotel.
I'm telling.
supposed to.
Listen,
I know.
listen. I'm telling Sherm about that night. Like, man, we killed it that night, man. It was crazy. I thought about it as I'm telling him. I said, Sherm, you was on that team. Where the hell were you that night? He said, in my damn hotel room with the door locked and a latch
Correct.
on it. He said, trying to get my thoughts together. We just lost the Super Bowl.
Plus, they
right.
just gave up 21 in the last 7 minutes to
But
lose the
he
Super Bowl.
right.
Yeah, I know.
Who parties after a Super Bowl losing?
So with that said, Coach Kyle was the only person. He had the longest face. He had the longest face in the room. He was backstage. When I say backstage, I mean literally behind the stage and the
Dog,
curtain.
look
Yeah.
here, man. I'm with a lot of stuff, but like those hats and those T-shirts
Yeah.
that they just get rid of.
And they sent, you know where they sent that at?
Yeah, I know what they said.
Yeah.
But that party was supposed to go with that. You come on, man.
I'm
You can't
sorry,
celebrate.
I'm sorry,
I know you got to
I'm-
get yours.
Yeah.
But come on, man.
Come on, man. By the way, yesterday on Undisputed, I showed a play of the last Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl involving you,
Yes.
not on defense, on offense.
Let me tell
and
you
Keyshawn
something.
Johnson said, what? I said, he caught
man.
a pass in the Super
Let
Bowl,
me
and
tell
it
you
was a
something
bomb.
I
about
remember
that play.
it, too.
I kept saying, hey, man, y'all better run, because we ran it all week in practice. Like, y'all
Yeah.
better run my play. Don't tease me. And I read it, and guess what? I looked back over my shoulder, and I saw nothing but sun. Nothing but sun. I couldn't see the ball.
True.
So I'm telling you, I'm in stride, and I got it. And I just put my hands up, and the ball, Troy put that thing where
was
had-
beautiful. Yeah.
I didn't see it. And I
Really?
clutched, never saw the ball.
Never saw
and I
the
just
ball?
clutched it and went on down. Never saw the ball. I'm not lying.
It's a Super Bowl, man.
Yeah.
It's
It
amazing.
was a Super Bowl.
It's
Was
amazing.
that the only ball you caught? I think it was.
Yeah, it's the only ball I caught.
But it
I
was
had
like for
'em.
40 yards. It was a
Oh
nice
my God!
throw.
And in another play, Rod Wilson jumped out there because he was coming back from a knee
Yeah.
injury, and he jumped out there in front of me, and I wanted to bless him. I'm like, "Hey man, come on, give me that, give me that thing."
Shout out to Sherm. Sherm said so.
Sure.
He said so before that week. That week of when he was with San Fran, he said, man, I begged those dudes, bro. He said, I begged them. Listen, fellas, I know you want to party. He said, but give me 1 week.
That's right.
1 week without partying. Trust me, we win this game. He said, every day of your life will be a party.
And Debo did what? Debo
My
did
dog
what?
Debo threw a few parties.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
he did, dog.
But he was a
I
rookie.
don't mind until Friday. I don't mind.
I think I was in a few of them. I think I went to.
But I don't mind until Friday because I
Yeah.
want you to live your regular life.
Yeah.
Don't get brand new because it's the Super Bowl. But
And with
what-
that
what-
said, the Debo parties they was during the week. They wasn't like.
Well,
even
I'm
on the
good
week.
with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. But when after Friday comes, let's lock in. Let's lock in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just remember just the look and just the emotion from Richard in my living room talking about it. He was talking about it like he was being interviewed post game at the end of that same that
Richard a
Super
dog.
Bowl.
Richard a dog though. He got it. He gets it. He's
Yeah.
a dog though, man.
So with that said, what kind of speech would Coach Prime give to the
Ooh,
players
Lord
before
Jesus.
a Super Bowl?
First of all, I got to see who's going to do the background music because this ain't going to be epic. This ain't going to be produced. I need wind and all kind of stuff when I say, when I motion to the wind.
When you
and
say with my background.
With my back, yeah. I need all the theatrics. And then give me my theme music. Oh,
Yes.
God, I got to have some Wheezy. What's your best one? What's your best one for that moment?
I haven't recorded it yet.
Oh, wow, I love that.
I like that answer. I like that answer.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's why I was telling you about the scenery. So what you didn't know about when I came to Colorado the first time, when I came real late and we kicked it at the
Right. Right.
I went back to my room, so I take my studio everywhere. I went my setup. So my studio was set up in a
Right.
room. So you remember we left probably like 5 in the morning.
5 in the morning.
So when I got back to the room, it was about the sunrise coming. I'm like, I see what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I
my
opened
gosh.
I opened the windows. I had the mic set up. I probably got 2 songs in.
Dog, I got to hear those.
Yeah,
Skip is so beautiful, man.
It's-
it
And
is.
people keep asking me, where you going? I'm like, come on, man.
Go nowhere.
I
I'm
don't.
going nowhere. I asked
build
you that
legacies.
night.
I'm not going to inherit no
I
legacies.
asked you that night, and you
Yeah.
told me that right there. I said, where you going? I said, where you going? He said, nowhere. Somebody go take a shower.
Do you see this? Why would I
Right.
leave that? And
We
I'm
took
not-
our
I'm
show
not-
there that Friday, and I was just in
It's beautiful.
awe looking over the shoulder
Beautiful.
shot. And this man came and lit our show up the way it's never been lit up
course.
ever.
Of course.
That was a beautiful
but
moment.
It was a beautiful
in a
moment.
beautiful setting.
Beautiful setting. Let
Yeah.
me tell you something. I'm snowmobile. I never snowmobile in my life.
I still haven't.
Come on, man. I'm from the South. I'm from Fort Myers, Florida, and live in Texas. Like, come on. I'm snowmobiling
still
and
haven't.
having a good time.
I snowboarded before, and what happened the funniest, you got to get in a little lift.
Oh.
And
you
so-
didn't, tell me you didn't get into the ones
We
that,
getting
that
the,
you outside.
Listen, we getting a lift. It's me and T, shout out my bro T, and the trainer dude. He sits in the middle, and he tells us, we thought it was a joke. We thought it was a new, first-timers joke. He already know we first-timers, so he says, so guys, when we get up to the highest point, I want you to pay attention to me. I'm going to jump out. And I'm going to jump out, and I want you to watch how I land, because it's very important that you watch how I land in the soft snow. We like, the highest point is like 30 feet.
Yeah.
So you ain't about to jump 30 feet.
Right.
So we know you ain't about, so you're playing. You're joking. What is a new...
No, dog.
No.
He done jumped out, me and T just in there looking, we like, so we like, we ain't, okay, well, we ain't doing it. He's screaming from down there like, you have to, so he points, and you can see that the lift that we're on, it goes through something that your body cannot be on.
Oh,
for it
no,
to go
dog.
to. We
Oh,
like,
no.
come on, T, we
No,
have
dog.
to.
No.
So we held hands, grown men.
Exactly.
We held
Exactly.
hands, and we went for it.
I can't see. I had to get into one of those ones that was enclosed.
Yeah.
I won't get into those ones that you exposed out.
We didn't know nothing about that. We thought it was
I
just how
knew
it go.
enough not to. This thing took 15 minutes to get to its
Who
highest
you
point.
telling? No.
Man, I'm not going up there. But like, I'm like, black folks don't do this.
They don't.
We don't do this.
They don't do this.
We don't
I
do
don't do
this.
that.
Yes. Now Colin
No.
does.
Every white person I know who snow skis has 2 knee surgeries.
Oh,
No.
see, my boy snowboard. Shiloh does everything. He snowboard and he does everything. Me and Shador, we snowmobile.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
smart.
I like the
He's
snowmobile.
got a future.
Of course, I have to ask. I need the predictions. Super
Fire.
Bowl predictions 58. What we got?
I like San Fran, man. For some reason, I like Cal Shanahan, like Wayne alluded to.
But is it a connection because you did?
No,
well, okay.
because I love Andy Reid.
Yeah.
I come back in my office randomly and look at my phone, and it's a text from Andy Reid saying,
Really?
you got him, Prime. You can go get him. Ain't you good? And I love it. First of all, and Travis Kelce is my dog. That's my one. You can't stop him. I'm doubling him, and I'm taking my chances, and I'm making him run the ball. Your quarterback is not going to beat me. It's too many weapons for San Francisco 49ers. They got so many weapons.
They
and I
do.
like that kid, man. That's the best story in, 2 decades?
Yeah.
I love him.
I mean, Pacheco a beast though. If they do make him run, he's a beast. He run angry.
That defense is angry, too. They got a couple linebackers in San Fran that run angry, too.
And I know
So
you got the
yeah,
Chiefs, Skip.
I got the Chiefs. But quick question. I had Baltimore at Baltimore, and you played there for
Yeah.
a while. And I watched number 87 for the Kansas City Chiefs, to your point
Went
about
to work.
Dublin, in the first half against the best defense in pro football
off.
in their building,
Go
at their
off.
place. He caught 9 out of 9
See,
for
that's
almost
ego.
100 yards. And
That's
I'm
ego.
saying, what are you doing?
That's ego. That's
Doing
a
him.
defense saying, you know what, we can stop him. That's ego right there. Saying, hey man, just take him out the game. Let me worry about the rest
Because
of these guys.
Kyle Hamilton is a play. He's
Yeah.
he's really good at what he does, but he can't cover that guy.
Travis
got-
Kelce is a grown
Hey,
man.
We
He
got
is
two
a
49ers
Kelce's
picks,
a
so you
grown
got
man,
you got
man.
me and Unc got the 49ers. You got Skip with the Chiefs. We will see. Coach Prime. Now, Unc, what you got?
Hold on, dog. Come
What you
on,
got?
man. Come
They
on.
talking
I
about
can't
come
to a
on, man.
king's
This man
house.
always-
I can't get a come to a king's house
This
without
ain't my
bearing
house.
gifts, man. Come on, man.
Thank you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, for the listeners, Unc just presented me with a gift. About to open to see what
Packaging
this
is unbelievable.
The packaging is unbelievable.
First
Hold
of all, I
on,
didn't know
let's see.
Skip was here. If I knew Skip was here.
It say, if you look good, you feel good.
That's his
You already know.
mantra.
If you
Yep.
feel good,
Yep.
you play good.
That's
and
it.
if you play good, they pay good. With the Nike check under, they co-sign that. They co-sign that.
That's right. That's right.
Let me see what we got
I
here.
think actually we put them up for sale yesterday. They went out.
Oh, those are.
They sold out really, really quick.
You don't know nothing about these. I cried for these. I cried for these.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you why I cried. I cried because she got me these, right?
Wow.
And she goes out and get me a Saints starter jacket to match it.
Or the match.
Because
Yeah, that was the colors.
don't you? I cried.
You supposed to.
Don't you go get me no Saints. I'm not a Saints jacket.
Saints
Shout out
jacket.
to my mama. I love you, baby.
But I love Mama too. Don't get that twisted. I love Mama too.
Yeah, I know. You know she got a jersey.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. She wanted Shador jersey.
Yeah, she went and got me the 49ers jersey after that, though. I was
Wow.
like, you got to get me a Deion Sanders jersey to go with the Deion. And don't go get, she was like, well, you know, she cold. So she was like, well, I was just getting them. It matched it. But also, shout out Shiloh, shout out Shador, shout out Travis
Yeah.
out there doing this thing. Shout out Lil Deion, too.
Yeah.
You already know.
Skip, how'd they get mad at me? Because I said what the reporter said when I read a whole thing about, you
Yep.
know what, Colorado could have the number 1 and 2 pick last year, and I just was regurgitating that on Radio Row. And they got mad that I said we had 2 young men could possibly be the first or second pick.
on
Got
now.
mad
They went crazy.
about what?
That-
I mean, that's
that
just
was-
fact.
Right.
Had they not seen it?
Obviously they hadn't.
Okay.
Well, come on.
Can't blame them for what they don't know.
Right.
No. Well, did you educate them?
You know what? I didn't.
No, I think Travis and Shador and Shiloh educated them themselves. Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey, for sure, your son, the quarterback, is going to be the first pick in the
Well,
draft. He just will be.
I would love that, but it depends on where.
Okay, well,
It depends on where. You know, I can't even say the dream. I can't even say what the dream would be. Because I'm a head coach, I gotta
Yeah.
stay out of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the location. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I already know what you think. You're right.
and Travis, hey, I'm still not sure if he's a better receiver or a better DB. I think he's a better DB, but then I watch with your son and I say the wavelength is
Yeah, he's unbelievable. Like whatever he chooses to do at the next level, they got to give him a package on the other side. Like if he's a DB,
Yeah.
he has to have a go in on third downs. If he's a receiver, he has to go in on nickel. He has to play both ways because if not, the game is going to be boring to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, it's like every player, you gotta let them. You know how they mostly with quarterbacks. You know how they gotta. Sometimes they try to take this off. And no, like Lamar, let him do what he do.
Let him do what he do.
Let him do what he do.
could Travis be a better receiver in the NFL than you were a receiver in the
Yo,
NFL?
by far.
Okay.
Because he's more natural.
Really?
He's more natural. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you were a touch faster.
Yeah, but
I
I
mean,
had to learn how
Yeah.
to play receiver, how to keep my shoulders over my knees and stop because I was just flying everywhere, you know, and that's tough. And I had a tough time on quick routes in the quick game at certain times. But Travis, that's who he is, man. He's a freak.
It's natural. I mean,
It's natural.
Okay.
Also, naturally a great kid, a great young man. Naturally a great
He was
young
supposed
man.
to be here and didn't want to come. Who don't want to come to Super Bowl? Because he cool at the crib.
Him and his, he
Him
probably
and
with
his
his
girl.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know it. You know it.
He with his girl, man.
That's who he is. He ain't going out. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't smoking. Ain't drinking. He's gonna put on the onesies and play that game. That's all he gonna do.
You
and
got
fish.
You got a gem in
Yeah.
that one. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Shout out to my little brother. He the same way. My little brother Samaj.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I loved how Travis handled the cheap shot. It was a cheap shot
It
that he
was.
took.
Man,
and
Travis is
then-
a great. They go bowling.
He's a great
and they go
kid.
bowling.
They go bowling.
But
Yeah.
that was class.
Yes.
Personified.
Yes.
class.
You know what I thought about?
And natural. I know you. I know what
No,
you
no,
about to
no,
say.
no. I just watched the movie. I just watched the Elvis movie.
Okay.
I just watched the Elvis movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I would just watch the Michael Jackson movie, right? So I watched both. You know, it was the whole thing on Michael Jackson. I
Yeah.
thought about you said when you say my son, I think he Michael Jackson. We all have those kids, man.
Talking about you, Meatball. Talking
Yeah.
about your Michael Jackson stuff. I sent them a few of your videos,
Oh, I was
Meatball. I'm
screaming.
sorry.
I was screaming. Hey, Meatball, he loves you, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was my uncle, Coach Prime. That's my brother, Skip Bayless. This is Young Money Radio. We had a wonderful time. We out here in Vegas, Super Bowl 58. I appreciate y'all. Shout out Usher. You better kill it, man.
He
Apple
gonna kill
Music Halftime Show.